Hi, I'm Coach Carrie. This video contains sensitive information, so please watch on a good day and self-care accordingly. I'm a certified trauma-informed coach, breathwork facilitator, and accelerated evolution practitioner. I help women rebuild their lives after surviving betrayal and relational trauma. But before I became a helper, I was a woman trying to survive myself. As a child, I endured sexual abuse at the hands of a trusted family friend. Because of this conditioning, as an adult, I lived through integrity issues and domestic violence and several relationships. I kept repeating the same painful patterns, confusing what felt familiar with what felt safe. Then one day, everything I thought I knew about love and trust shattered. Years into one of my relationships, I discovered I was living with someone who'd been hiding a secret life of sexual activities that had begun long before we met and continued throughout our years together. These secrets violated my health, my body, and every vow we'd ever made. And had I known, I'd never have agreed to the relationship. That kind of betrayal changes you on a cellular level. I woke up every morning in fight or flight, exhausted before my feet hit the floor. I blamed myself, became ill, and felt hopeless. I reached out for help, but what I found was judgment. 3 therapists witnessed my anger, but not one of them asked me why I was angry. The truth is, the traditional model of recovery failed me. It labeled me codependent when I was really just traumatized. It asked me to take responsibility for someone else's abuse. And when I refused, I was labeled as difficult to work with or a failure in treatment. Eventually, I hit a wall. I was finished pretending I was the problem and being gaslit in therapy. I was done over functioning, and I was no longer willing to carry the weight of choices made without my consent or knowledge. And that's when my healing journey actually began. I finally found trauma-informed support that understood my journey after 3 years of looking unsuccessfully for help. People who understood the body, the brain, and that deep need for safety and real support after living through this experience. I learned how to breathe deeply again, how to set loving boundaries, and how to come home to myself. And slowly, my body began to let go of years of pain. I started to feel peace for the first time in decades. And that is why I do this work today. Because no woman should have to walk through betrayal trauma alone or be told she's broken when she's actually surviving abuse. If this story sounds familiar, if you're waking up tired, anxious, or disconnected from yourself, please know you are not alone. You cannot recover in a space where you're being hurt, and you can't think your way out of trauma. You have to feel your way through it. With the right support, safety, and tools that actually work to settle the nervous system. That's what I teach inside my 15-week program, the Breath and Brain Upgrade. I've helped hundreds of women calm their nervous systems, rebuild self-trust, and finally start to live again with clarity, confidence, and peace. So when you're ready to stop surviving and start recovering the woman you were always meant to be, reach out. Healing starts the moment you say yes. Click on the link below to connect and get signed up today. Let's do life differently this year. Empowered together.